who down in Whoville liked Christmas a lot, but the Grinch, who lived just north of Whoville, did not. The Grinch hated Christmas, the whole Christmas season. Now please don't ask why. No one quite knows the reason.
It could be perhaps that his shoes were too tight. It could be that his head was screwed on just right.
But I think the most likely reason of all may have been that his heart was 2 sizes too small. But whatever the reason, his heart or his shoes, he stood there on Christmas Eve, hating the Who's.
Staring down from his cave with a sour, Grinchy frown at the warm, lighted windows below in their town. For he knew every Who down in Whoville beneath was busy now hanging a holly Who wreath.
And they're hanging their stockings, he snarled with a sneer. Tomorrow is Christmas, it's practically here. Then he growled with his Grinch fingers nervously drumming. I must find some way to keep Christmas from coming.
Tomorrow, I know all the Who girls and boys will wake bright and early. They'll rush for their toys. And then, oh the noise, noise. There is one thing I hate. All the noise.
Stand close together with the Christmas bells ringing, and they stand hand in hand with those who will start singing.
And they'll sing, and they'll sing, and they'll sing. And the more the Grinch thought of this whole Christmas thing, the more the Grinch thought, I must stop this whole thing.
Why, for 53 years I've put up with it now. I must stop Christmas from coming, but how? Then he got an idea, an awful idea. The Grinch got a wonderful, awful idea.
I know just what to do, the Grinch laughed in his throat. I'll make a quick Santa Claus hat and a coat. This is step number 1, the old Grinchy Claus hissed as he climbed to the roof, empty bags in his fist.
Then he slid down the chimney, a rather tight pinch. But if Santa could do it, so could the Grinch. He got stuck only once for a minute or two. Then he stuck his head out of the fireplace flue.
Where the little Who stockings hung all in a row. These stockings he Grinched are the things to go. Then he slithered and slunk with a smile most unpleasant around the whole room, and he took every present.
10,000 feet up the side of Mount Crumpet, he rode with his load to the tip-top to dump it. Pooh-pooh to the Who's, he was Grinchily humming. They're finding out now that no Christmas is coming.
They're just waking up. I know just what they'll do. Their mouths will hang open a minute or two. Then the Who's down in Whoville will all cry boo-hoo. Boo-hoo! That's a noise, grinned the Grinch, that I simply must hear. He paused and the Grinch put his hand to his ear.
And he did hear a sound rising over the snow. It started in low, then it started to grow. But this sound wasn't sad. Why? This sound sounded glad.
Every Who down in Whoville, the tall and the small, was singing without any presents at all. He hadn't stopped Christmas from coming. It came. Somehow or other, it came just the same.
And the Grinch, with his Grinch feet ice cold in the snow, stood puzzling and puzzling. How could it be so? It came without ribbons, it came without tags. It came without packages, boxes, or bags. He puzzled and puzzled till his puzzler was sore. Then the Grinch thought of something he hadn't before.
Maybe Christmas, he thought, doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas perhaps means a little bit more. And what happened then? Well, in Whoville they say that the Grinch's small heart grew 3 sizes that day.
And then the true meaning of Christmas came true. And the Grinch found the strength of 10 Grinches plus 2. And now that his heart didn't feel quite so tight, he whizzed with his load through the bright morning light.
With a smile to his soul, he descended Mount Crumpet, cheerily blowing who's who on his trumpet. He rode into Whoville, he brought back their toys. He brought back their fluff to the Who girls and boys.
He brought back their snuff and their twinklers and fizzlers, brought back their pantookas, their dafflers and whizzlers. He brought everything back, all the food for the feast. And he himself, the Grinch, carved the roast beef.
Welcome Christmas brings you cheer, cheer to all who's far and near. Christmas Day is in our grasp for so long as we have hands to grasp.
Christmas Day will always be just as long as we have we. Welcome Christmas while we stand, heart to heart and hand in hand.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah.
Merry Christmas.
You a Merry Christmas, a Christmas. I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas.